carefully reading history does suggest that what we think of as these more traditional institutional checks on the president, impeachment, or the Supreme Court, say, haven't been particularly effective, but much more effective have been the responses of ordinary citizens, journalists, activists, members of grand juries. So what lessons does all of that hold for the period we are entering upon?
I mean, I think the lesson of the current moment, which, as you say, is that the Supreme Court is not going to save us in this moment. And we have a president who has basically proposed on day one to violate the most explicit part of the text of the 14th Amendment of the Constitution as a whole, the guarantee of birthright citizenship. So given that the institutions are likely not going to be, meaning the court, the presidency, of course, and Congress, which is controlled by the president's party, are not going to be what saves us, why not abandon the Constitution? And I think my thought in the book is that it's because when you really look at American history, the real heroes are citizens who read the Constitution for themselves and used it to claim their own rights against and standing up to authoritarian presidents or presidents with authoritarian ambitions. And they've done that not by litigating. Even Brown, I say, is not as important in the recovery from Wilson as the Truman Committee and the 1964 Civil Rights Act in particular, the thing that really did even more than Brown to desegregate America's schools. Those were things that were achieved by citizens, famously in some cases and less famously in others, standing up to authoritarianism and prevailing on subsequent presidents to recover. So it's so essential in this moment that we claim the Constitution for ourselves and we claim a democratic as opposed to an authoritarian Constitution.